Disclaimer, I own nothing. You've probably by now heard of the Clone Wars. You know, it's that little show that aired on Cartoon Network. More on that later. But it's based off the Star Wars prequels made by George Lucas, which are dog movies. Don't know why anyone likes those. So anyways, I'm going to talk about the Clone Wars. Unlike the prequels, this is good. Like, so good to the point where I can count on one hand how many bad episodes there are, and I don't need that many fingers to do so. This show was directed, executive produced, and I believe written by Dave Filoni. And my oh my, does he love this stupid movie universe about space monks who swing laser swords at each other. He loves it, and when he made this show, you can tell that a whole lot of love and care went into this show. And, like, he even made, like, the worst character of the prequels, like, he made Anakin the coolest character ever. Like, this Anakin, I can see why people love him. Anakin in the prequels, he's a whiny brat who complains about literally everything. Obi-Wan, remember his character in the prequels where we found out that he hates flying and that's about it? Yeah, well, in this, he has an actual character, and we learn about his girlfriend. Yeah, he had a girlfriend at one point. It's actually sad. More on that when I get into the actual show. And we get introduced to new characters, too, like Ahsoka Tano. You all know Ahsoka Tano by now. I don't really feel a need to introduce her. But I just love this show. You can really tell that Filoni cared about making this show good because the Maul arc and the Imbaran arc and a bunch of other story arcs existed. And, oh my god, almost all of them are amazing. Like the Maul arc, where Darth Maul teams up with his brother, Savage Opress, and they go on a Jedi killing spree. And just to get Kenobi's attention, they take over an entire planet just to get this man's attention. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because Maul's embarrassed that he got obliterated by Kenobi. But that's neither here nor there. The story arc ends in, like, the saddest way possible, where, like, Maul kills Kenobi's ex-girlfriend, who Kenobi, like, spent the entire series up to that point being like, Anakin, I'm not in love with her. He kills... He isn't Maul. Maul kills his girlfriend just to break Kenobi. He did all of that to be petty. And that's why I love Maul. I also love how D. Bradley Baker was able to, like, give each and every clone a different personality and somehow a different voice. Like, other than their outfits, which, yeah, their outfits can tell you their personality. You get a whole lot more of that personality just by how D. Bradley Baker voices each of the clones. You can, like, tell apart Rex and Jesse based on just how they act. And, oh my god, that's so cool. I love D. Bradley Baker, if that's not obvious. I love everyone involved with the show, if that's not blatantly obvious. This isn't part of the script, but I really want to mention how amazingly nice, like, most of the voice actors are. I say most because I haven't met all of them yet. That's my goal in life. But I met Hondo's voice actor, and I met Matthew Wood at Comic-Con a few years ago. They are the nicest people ever. I also met Billy D. Williams. That was cool. I'm gonna put a whole segment of this video dedicated to, like, the Siege of Mandalore arc and the Order 66 arc, which I originally had on here. I don't know why. That would have made this video, like, way too long. But, like, the last episodes of this entire series, it's sad and amazing. It's amazing because they got a higher budget to make these episodes, and it really does show. Just look up the Ahsoka and mall fight on YouTube. They got trained stunt performers to wear mocap suits, and it is the coolest thing ever. It's just so cool, man. Just watch the show. Watch Clone Wars. Anyways, the best part of the show is that it's an anthology series, so you can just hop around and watch whichever story arcs you want to watch. So, like, if you're gonna start this show, I'd recommend starting with, like, season 4, episodes, like, 7 through 10. Those are, like, some of the best episodes of the entire series. What else? There's the mall stuff, which is, like, spread out through season 4, bit of episode 5, and then, like, the last 4 episodes of 7. The Mortis trilogy, which was phenomenal. Best storytelling in, like, 3 episodes I've ever seen. It's, like, episodes 15 and 17 of season 3. Then there's the Citadel, also in season 3. There are episodes 18 and 19. Like, all the Mandalore stuff, like, Friend in Need, that's, like, a really good introduction as to what the episodes of the show are gonna be like. It's a very good generic Clone Wars episode. And I mean, like, if you're all done with that and you just want an excuse to cry, watch the final 4 episodes. Watch, like, 3, episode 2. Very sad, but to understand, like, what's happening, you kind of have to watch season 3, episode 1, and, like, the Rishi Moon Outpost episode in season 1. I'm not looking up what episode that is. Both of those episodes will make you cry, maybe. But you know what? I'm kind of surprised that Disney really didn't try to milk this series a lot. And by milk, I don't mean, like, pump out a bunch of it all at once. I mean, like, make a bunch of sequel shows, spinoffs. I'm surprised they didn't do that a lot. It's a very non-Disney thing to do, so I'm surprised that they just didn't do that. Hey, wait a minute, what are these doing on screen?